without further ado, I just got this job. Hello everyone, welcome back to our Manifestation 101 course. This is lesson number 6, and if you haven't watched the first 5 videos, please do so. It's very important to do it step by step, and otherwise it just wouldn't work. So the last lesson was all about visualization. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. I used visualization to visualize and have the feelings about my dreams for all of the 10 wishes. And there are some questions and some problems people experience when they're doing visualization, and mainly they have problems with seeing things, seeing images. They don't use their imagination enough so that they can easily make the image in their head. That is absolutely fine. In order to overcome this, you can just turn on your favorite music. For me, it's usually ASAP. Yeah, I love this song especially, and I love visualizing, turning on the music, putting on my headphones. And even if you don't see the image, it's fine. The most important thing is to have like these feelings when you think. Just think about your wish. Don't need to have an image. Just think about it. Be pumped up by the song that you've turned on and just enjoy, have all of these good emotions. Lesson number 6 is all about action, because the law of attraction doesn't work without the action, because even like attraction has an action in it, so it's very important. In order to realize the importance of that, I always offer a metaphor for my students. Actually, one of them just texted me today that she had her first own apartment, and she visualized it several months ago during my training, and I'm really happy for her, so I feel pumped. And this metaphor is great for explaining why you need to take an action. Just imagine that you are an investor and there are 2 guys who want to get money from you for their flying cars. For example, the first one comes and says like, look at this amazing idea that we have. He prepares a nice presentation and speech and everything and talks you about all about idea. And there is other guy who comes to you with a prototype, with like a ready car. Maybe it's not flying yet, but he knows what he does, or she knows what she does, and she comes and tells you like, here is the car, me and my team, we've already made a prototype, we've made an effort, so they know how it works and stuff. They made an action. Who are you gonna choose? The first one who has just an idea, or the second one who already took the action? Obviously, it will be the second one. By doing action, you show the universe that you are ready for your dream. You are ready to take action. Universe will support you in any ways. I'm not saying that intention is not important, but action is as equally important as intention. So first we did our intention. We know exactly what we want. We are very focused, like laser focused of our intention. And now the next step of the equation is a lot of action, when you actually start taking action. And I had a huge resistance to action, and I just wanted to visualize, to lay on my couch and just making the wishes come true like this. It works for some people, but I know that I'm not on the stage of manifestation, and I still need to take some actions. And I had a resistance because I thought it would be like grand actions, that I'll have to work like 12 hours a day, or I have to do something that I don't want to do. But actually, I just need to do some effort. And I'm showing you on these examples what effort you can take on your wishes. So take out the list of your 10 wishes that we made during the lesson number 2. And we will write 3 actions near each of the wishes that we will have to take in order to make them happen. So if you're manifesting a job, and I've promised you to share my example of how I got a director position after I was an assistant. I was an assistant at one NGO right after I finished university, and I hated this job because I was working nonstop, like from 9 a.m. till 10 p.m. I was working on the weekends. All I did was all this administrative shit that no one wants to do, like handling the documents, copying, ordering taxis and dealing with all this not interesting shit that I hate. And I remember there were like super toxic people, and they would always scream at me. It wasn't normal. I mean, but at that time, I didn't realize that it's not normal. And I didn't have any boundaries to defend myself and to understand that this is not acceptable behavior. I was so afraid to lose this job, this shitty job, because I don't know, I wasn't feeling enough, and I didn't know that I deserve more. And the universe showed it to me, like it reflected everything I had here inside me. So this was a shitty job, and I remember one night I was crying at my desk because one woman just shouted at me, and my friend sends me a message, and she's like, hey, there is this vacancy, and the position is a director at one project, and you'll be managing a team of 3 people and dozens of volunteers. You'll have to make like different educational and cultural project. This was a project funded by the US consulate here in Almaty. And this was actually a pretty good job, and the qualifications were everything that I didn't have, like 2 years of project management experience. I was an assistant. I didn't have any project management experience, leadership and stuff like that. So they had all of these qualifications that I obviously didn't have, but I applied anyway. I mastered my resume, I created a cover letter, and actually, without further ado, I just got this job out of 45 candidates who actually had the experience, who had been in the managing positions before, but they took me and they said, but we just saw that you really, really want this job. And of course I wanted it because I was working in a horrible place. And this energy that I had together with the action, actually getting this application done and sending it, going to the interview, everything just fall into place. And if I didn't take the action, if I just waited for the job to land on my head, actually there is like example of this too. Like recently, guy proposed me a work without even seeing my resume, without having any interviews. He's just like, oh, I know you'll be a great addition for our team. Do you want to work for me? I'm like, oh, wow, this is great, but I refuse because all I want to do is my manifestation and coaching business. Still, it's very important to make an action. When you have this, when you're at a certain stage of manifestation, when you did it like 1,000 times, it will be less action. But in the beginning, especially, it's very important to take action, to buy this damn lottery ticket in order to win the lottery. What actions can you make if you are wishing for having a relationship? It can be downloading Tinder. It can be asking your friend to set you out for a date. It can be reading a book on a relationship. It can be going to a therapist and finding out what blogs do you have, why do you still don't have a relationship. If it's about travel, search for good deals. Just search for the tickets. For example, my wish is to go to the Orlando, and I'm going to search the tickets for that. I'm going to search for the hotels. I'm going to schedule it. Like, for example, I'm planning to go in January 2022 because there won't be so many people there, like during summer when everyone have vacations, or during like Christmas holidays when again people can go there and it will be crowded. So just imagine that it's already there. You already have the money. You already have everything you need for this trip, and just go to a travel agent, ask for like some deals. It's free, and it's possible to do within like few hours, and it will give you this momentum to help your wish coming true. There are sometimes situations when you don't have any ideas on what actions you need to take. It can be as simple as listening to the mantras, like what is your issue, type in like relationship mantra or education mantra or this and this mantra, and just on the YouTube you can listen to all kinds of mantras, do some meditations. Finishing this course will be a great action. Finishing things, showing the universe that you did your thing, that you went through this education on manifestation, and that you're ready to manifest full-time now. If you have any questions, if you have any struggles with formulating your wishes, with fighting your fears or with finding out what are the actions you can take in order to start your wish to come true, you can always book a coaching session with me. I'll leave the link in the description down below where you can register for the coaching session. I'll be happy to help. This is really makes me super excited. And share this with your friends. As I told you, it's better to do it with someone rather than alone, because it will be like more energy and more chances that you're going to finish this. If you like this video and if you're liking this course overall, please share your results. I can see you on Instagram if you tag me at Dika8. Here it is. Here is my Instagram account. And yeah, please subscribe to my channel. Please like this video, and see you on lesson number 7, where we will be talking about detaching from our wishes, which is also very important for manifestation process.